So here we have Mr. Chandra Mohan who cleared PMP. Whenever any student clear PMP, I always love to record their journey. So first of all, congratulations, brother, on clearing PMP. And I'm
Thank you very
sure
much.
now you are feeling great, isn't it?
Yes, sir, very great.
So
And
let's
yes, sir, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you first of all, because PMP is about two things. Now I can say because I have gone through the journey, and I am very happy that I cleared the hurdle. Means it is not a hurdle; it is a lifetime achievement. So there are two things what I observed in the throughout this journey. One is mindset, second is confident. How confident you are about your knowledge and your the practice, what you are going to do and what you have been doing. So in that journey, actually I started very seriously to prepare for the exam from month of August, like 13th of August exactly, I would say. So initially my reaction and my feeling was again like to say what everyone feels. First of all, the fear. Secondly, the doubt whether I could make it or not. Thirdly, to get the right knowledge to pass this exam. I know there is today's internet is full of knowledge. Whatever we Google, we get one. But choosing the best from that, it is the biggest challenge. Was the challenge for me. So I am lucky enough to say I came and what to say accidentally met with you, where about the coming back to the 2 points where the mindset and the confidence. I was actually attending a regular attendant of your YouTube sessions every week, Wednesday, exactly for Indian time, 9:30 p.m. I would never miss that. So thank you very much for the opportunity you gave me to join your session.
thank you.
And in that session, what I gained actually was the confidence first, I will say. The ease of way you say, see, many of my students have passed. You can pass, you will pass, and I will make sure you will pass, and I will be throughout your journey. That was the first thing I liked about that because I know someone I can approach if I'm having any doubt. Because today, there are many, what to say, successful trainers, I can say mentors who guide people to pass the exam. Only few, though, interact with the live with the person. Okay. So address the questions. Okay, no matter regard they either they are their student or not. When they come to them, they make sure that they understand what doubt they have and clear the doubt. That I am gifted, and I will say especially thank you for that. Sorry for having a very brief intro. Actually, I have lots of my mind to thank you. I cannot shorten my words to thank you because I went through those journey because I know how much fear, how much doubt I had in my mind. So attending your sessions gave me a lot of very clear mindset. That too, when you nobody, I think I have to be frank, I have gone through many YouTube videos, many people, but no one have turned the same question into multi-question. First, I like you very much. You give one question, then you'll ask, no, okay, now strike this question out. Think about a different scenario. What if this question, what are the answer? Sometimes the answer will be same. Sometimes you'll change the answer and you'll say change the questions. Those things really, that was a very, I can say, some of the questions when I was attending, going through the exam, I clearly, like you were coming and teaching me, like you are saying, see, this is the question, especially in the risk part, where I was very weak in the risk. Actually, a very first session, when I came to you, you explained a risk about avoiding and a transfer. Okay, so that question actually came to in my
That we cannot share.
PSC
That we
exam.
cannot share. The question that
No,
come in
no,
the
that
yeah.
no, not. I'm not about sharing the question. I'm sharing about the mindset. At the time, I always used to have a confusion whether this one is should this is avoiding or this is transferring. So at the time, I remembered what you said. So this is the difference between this one and this one. I hope I choose the right answer. I don't know whether it was right, but that time I remembered you. So the ease of thinking. So from even the exam, you came me and you literally guided me how to think, how to have the mindset. So that was a very, what to say, for those, all those things. I wish you to thank you again. And thank you for giving me, what to say, guiding me throughout my preparation time. Every for that, I will like to thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very
Once
much.
again, please. Now
Thank you.
you can ask
Okay.
me.
Let's
Now I think a little. I am a bit
you
light.
have
So
shared, yeah, you have shared your journey. A lot of questions you have already answered. Let's come to the exam part. When was your exam?
yes,
Was on 3rd of November, right?
3rd of November. Yes, sir.
Where do you live and where in which center the exam was?
Actually, I live in India. It is the state of Tamil Nadu.
Hmm.
And my home is at Salem, where I took online exam. I didn't go for a center.
Ooh,
I took online.
online exam. I don't recommend that, but you
Yeah.
did it. Okay. Yeah.
Surely, if I had to take again the exam or similar exams, I would not prefer taking online exam. Sure,
I
I would
never
take for
I never recommend online. Okay. So how was your experience?
the experience was still to say. First of all, online itself, I had a trouble of logging out for 5 times during the exam. So,
Yeah. Okay, let's do this way. Let's start from the start. Okay, your exam day, you check in before one day, you check in, and let's take step by step because this is important. Less and less students, because I keep on saying don't do that. So don't students normally don't take online exam, especially in India. At least people watch to me, they don't take online exam, Saudi, etc., etc. So let's take, if they want to take that, they don't have another choice. So take step by step so that this video can become a lightning rod for them how to handle the challenges. Please.
So first of all, I was checking my laptop for last continuously for 3 4 days and my internet also. In India, we have very stable internet.
Mhm.
I'm at one of the main cities, so we have very good internet. So I was trusting on my internet. I had multiple backups. My like internet, I what to say I have 3 4 internet providers. So all of them I topped up for having enough backup. So and even I had 2 laptops. Both of them I checked for the exam, what to say, clearance, exam preparedness. Both the laptop I checked, and during on the exam day, I logged in half an hour because the timer itself will allow you only just before 30 minutes. Once I logged in at before 30 minutes, there was almost many people said many people were in queue. So by the time I could initially finish the clearance and go to the exam to main page, it took me almost 40 minutes, more than what what to say 30 minutes, extra 10 minutes. That itself was okay, troublesome. Once I was started to go to the main page, again I got disconnected, saying some app is running background. So I had to close the app and again I had to log out. Then again after logging out, again I and it took me almost 15 minutes. And see, when we are very nervous to give the exam. By the time before exam itself, I had to log out for two times because some ridiculous. But when I checked my laptop, everything was clear, and in the task manager there also no app is running. But maybe their software is very advanced. It is checking every parameter. So in that, they say some app is being running again. I have to go and check every aspect and check clear that, and again I have to process. So almost totally, I began my exam at I should have my exam should have started at 6:30 a.m. But actually my exam started at 7:20 a.m. Like 40 minutes I was going through
Almost one,
queues.
yeah, almost 1 hour.
Almost 1 hour. I was literally, my mind was totally demolished in the 40 minutes. I don't know whether I would be allowed to take the exam or not. That was a very big question. Somehow then got the access. Then I go through the exam. Between there was some internet trouble. Some I don't know whether it logged out me. What I don't know. Many like almost. four times, no four times, three times. Totally three times during the exam itself, I got logged out. Then again, I had to wait in the queue for like almost 10 minutes or one session was almost I was waiting for 17 minutes. So my
17
exam
minutes.
started, yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, what to say, like from 6:30, like I was sitting in front of the computer from 6 a.m. to almost like 11:50 was the final time I came out of the laptop. So almost like 6 hours, where it should have been 4 hours of exam, like 4 or 4 and
Hmm.
4.15 hours we should have done. If I had gone to the maybe exam center, I would have done it in 4.15 hours. But my journey finished almost completed after 6 hours. So that was what to say. Maybe I was a bit of bad luck. That is what happened. So
I
really,
wouldn't say it a bad luck. I wouldn't say it a bad luck. Why? You see, I have yet to find even a single person who solved the question, who did the exam, and who did not have this same problem. So I don't think so. It's a uh, bad luck. I would say that taking exam at least when you are in India, Pakistan, like Southeast Asia and the entire MENA region, Middle East, UAE, etc. You should not take exam from your home. You will try your 100%. I do recommend that you try your 100% to go into the centers, because if you can go into the centers, all the problems that like this, like you had, it goes to them. Like even I had students who had problems while giving the exam in home, but those problem goes to them. You don't have that problem. Okay, so yeah, that's a very important thing that I do recommend. Okay, let's talk about a little bit more of the exam. So let's talk about how did you manage the time, first section, second and third.
to be frank, because of this so many disturbance, my mindset was totally not in the exam.
Mm.
Uh, the first 60 or what to say first session. Actually, I completed in 90 minutes, which is way beyond the
What
time
I
limit.
recommend, what I
So
recommend, yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah, so almost the questions I had to, because my concentration was totally disturbed. I had to read the questions almost like 4 to 5 times. Normally in the practice exams and mock test which I took, I would read the questions within 1 or 2 times, which even the bigger questions also, and I was unable to understand the questions. But in the real exam, because I don't know whether the exam was tough or because of my disturbed mindset, I had to read the questions for 4 to 5 times. Which the first session of exam I almost completed in 90 or 92 minutes,
Hmm.
and that was the first duration. And obviously, as per your recommendation, I took the break. Even though I was lagging behind the time, I need to have a breather. So I took the 10 minutes break, and exactly I came after the 10 minutes, and again I resumed the exam. And during the exam, as I mentioned earlier, I got logged out. Again, I had to struggle for 10, 12 minutes to be re-logged in. But
Hmm.
I thank the PMA for providing me, even after logging out, providing me the chance to continue the
Yeah,
exam.
yeah, that is
Uh,
one of the good thing that I have seen, especially in past few months. PMI has become more lenient towards the people, and they have become more open towards accepting. Before that, what was happening? Like they straightforward said that we cannot do that. Yeah, so that is the one thing that I really like it.
that
Okay.
was the most important fear, because after going through half the way of the exam, once we got that's what I'm saying. All this we talk about, we learn about risk a lot. All these things we could have avoided just going in what to say testing center. All this tension, all this suffering would have been avoided. But in my case, that was a very big experience. And second session, almost I start to speed up, and still I couldn't cover what to say the delay which I was in the first session. But
Hmm.
I covered like 5 to 10 minutes doing the speed up. And again, I was like last session where I had 60 questions. I had only a time of like 57 or 58 minutes. Okay,
Okay.
so less than a minute I had because of all this delays.
Hmm.
And on last 10 questions, I literally just went through the last part of the question, or that whatever my eye saw. I even the few questions last, especially the last five questions, I didn't even go through the answers fully. Just I read the questions. I thought whichever one is the
You
best,
did
I just
you
choose.
did a right you did a right thing. You did a right thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even I didn't go through the if first answer or second answer. If I feel that is the good answer, I didn't go for the next two answer also. So
Hmm.
because there was a lack of time. Exactly, I finished exactly at the last second of the exam. So time management is very critical, and in my case, because of the what to say this maybe internet problem or online problem, I had to suffer a lot. So I couldn't plan and proceed what to say as per my preparation. What to say, I was this could
Okay.
have been avoided. Even we can say it could have been avoided if we got to testing center. That is the biggest lesson learned in this my exam part.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's a very good thing. And thank you very much for giving us that detailed thing. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty of that. How many drags and drop you got?
I got two drugs and
So
drops.
the in the entire November, the trend is same. Everyone is getting two drags and drop. Like just today, I am recording this third journey, success journey. So yeah, so two drags and drop. Okay, no critical path, no formula question.
No, nothing, no formula, no really everything was based on situation. And one more trick was that I couldn't understand. Maybe I don't know whether I can say it or not. But I couldn't understand whether this is this project or predictive
Let's
or anything.
let's let's say if you have that thing in your mind, I could share or I couldn't share. Don't share. Okay, that's an important thing. Acha, let's
Understanding part,
uh,
understanding part,
which area was more dominant in your exam?
people.
People.
People was
People. Okay. Okay. How many compliance question? How many compliance question?
com- yeah, complaints was few. Almost I can say like more than 5% because I had lot of questions in complaints, like
Hmm.
5% maybe
Hmm.
5 or 8 questions got complaints. I had quite few in complaints and mostly situational questions.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. It has been an honor to record your journey. And it was a very fascinating journey, how you went it from start and went it there. So thank you very much for your time. And I actually forgot, but you reminded me. We agreed to record the journey. So thank you very much. It has been an honor to record your journey. And it has been an honor to work with you. And best of luck for future endeavor.
No, sir, it was honor for me to come and to say meet you in the online sessions. So really that helped me a very lot to having the right mindset. So the way you teach, the way you explain, like what to say, I don't know. I'm a little bit old-fashioned guy who understands very polite way of very clear way of slow speaking and slow making slow making us understand in a different way. Like same question into two, three different ways. That was the most important part which I like you. Same question when you teach us to think about this scenario, think about that scenario.
What
That
if
is the
scenario?
very
I'll say it as a what if scenario.
yeah, what if scenario. That was it. Actually, I had gone through many videos in YouTube, but no one has recommended or no one even tried to what you did. So that was the highlight for part of me. Because exam it is say, everything is a question, but understanding the question is the right thing when you make us to think about what if this is this scenario. That helped me a very lot. That I will be very thankful and even grateful for that. Yeah, teaching you gave us to me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. And with that, best of luck for future endeavors.
Thank you, sir.